The Holloway mansion. Just the name sent shivers down your spine. It stood on a hill overlooking the town. The house was dark and gloomy. Vines covered its crumbling walls. No one dared to go near it. People whispered about the mansion. They said it was cursed. Many years ago, the owner, Mr. Holloway, vanished. He disappeared without a trace. Some say his ghost still haunts the mansion. They say he is searching for something he lost, something very important. No one dared to find out what it was. Sarah was different. She was a college student, home for the summer. She loved a good mystery. The stories about the mansion fascinated her. One hot July day, Sarah decided to explore the mansion. She wanted to see it for herself. She wanted to know if the stories were true. She told her friends where she was going. They begged her not to go. "It's dangerous," they said. "You'll be cursed." But Sarah was determined. She wasn't afraid, or was she? The old iron gate creaked as Sarah pushed it open. The sound echoed through the silence. She walked up the overgrown path to the front door. She took a deep breath and tried the doorknob. It turned in her hand. The door creaked open. Sarah stepped inside. The air inside was cold and damp. Cobwebs hung from the ceiling. Dust covered everything. The only light came from the cracks in the boarded-up windows. Section 4. Whispers in the darkness. Sarah listened. At first she heard nothing but the sound of her own breathing. Then she heard it. A faint whisper. It seemed to be coming from the top of the stairs. Was it her imagination, or was it real? She took a step closer to the stairs. The whispering grew louder. It sounded like someone was saying her name. "Sarah, Sarah." Section 5. A figure in the shadows. Sarah froze. Her heart pounded in her chest. She held her breath and listened. The whispering stopped, but then she saw something. A figure stood at the top of the stairs. It was tall and shadowy. It seemed to float in the air. Sarah couldn't make out its face. The figure moved towards her. It glided down the stairs slowly and silently. Sarah wanted to run, but her feet felt like they were stuck in cement. Section 6. Sarah's escape. The figure got closer. Sarah could see its eyes now. They glowed red in the darkness. She screamed and turned to run. She raced through the mansion, her heart pounding in her ears. She could hear the figure behind her getting closer. It was gaining on her. She finally found the front door. She fumbled with the doorknob, finally flinging it open. She ran out into the sunlight, slamming the door shut behind her. Section 7. The curse remains. Sarah didn't stop running until she reached her house. She burst through the door, gasping for breath. Her friends were there. They were worried sick. Sarah told them everything about the whispers, about the figure with the glowing red eyes. Her friends listened patiently, but she could tell they didn't believe her. No one ever went back to the Holloway mansion. It still stands on the hill, a constant reminder of the town's dark history. And the curse of Mr. Holloway lives on.